Namaste, greetings, dear beings. So, today about nourishment. Nourishment. What we usually understand under nourishment is the food, the food that we eat every day. This is just a very tiny part of the nourishment that we receive, but a very important part, of course. Nowadays, there are many tendencies, different tendencies in the nourishment, in the food, what we should eat, what we shouldn't. So, and many new trends, and also a big group of people that become vegetarian, use vegetarian diet or vegan diet, and also there are every day more and more beings that are nourished just by light, like breatharians. I think one of the group that for many years are existing here, sharing this knowledge, breatharians that use techniques of breathing and live just from prana, and sun gazing also another technique, that is combined, of course. We have nowadays many informations how to open to new ways of the nourishment. So I feel this variety and richness of the paths of nourishment is just perfect for this moment, because of everybody can choose the way that she feels to nourish himself, herself. Of course, on the path of the healing, mostly in the body, it is a very important part to revise our diet and to have our alkaline pH in the body is very helpful. This is from my own experience, but also it is not that easy path because of our body has some preferences also, and we as ego have many preferences. There are memories of different flavors, so it is not that easy to have the discipline. Nowadays I could prove it with my family, and sometimes it is stronger. The smell of some food that you remember from your childhood, it's much more stronger than your discipline. But well, we are here also to enjoy, and maybe this is the last life in a material, in this kind of dense matter, this material body. So why not sometimes also take something, eat something that maybe we think it hurts us, but I feel the most important, first of all, is to bless our food. Because of here we can serve in some way, even there is nobody serving, of course. But we can do something, just being fully present when we have the food in front of us, being really present with all the beings that have contributed to this food, that have really offered themselves to serve us, to help us to build our body. Because of this body, as a matter, is actually the result of all the nourishment, all the food that we were taking during this lifetime. And also, there are many more things behind and inside of it, but the nourishment, the food builds our body, of course. So um, when we jump out of our diet, sometimes it is very nice to do it really consciously and with joy and with deep, full gratitude in our heart to all the beings that have contributed to that sacred food for us to take. So, one part of my life was going towards veganism, and in that moment I felt like, well, they don't want me to eat animals. I neither wanted to eat animals, but I don't see any difference between the vegetables and fruits, plants and animals. For me, they are also living beings, fully alive. So there was a kind of big conflict inside of me, and there is still like this feeling, well, one day I would really love to be able not to take any material, any food like plants, animals and minerals, and to really become just nourished by the photons, light. But there is also this kind of nourishment, and we take also something. So there is always some dependence, when we are in this physical body, in the material material world, dense matter. So this would be like the most important message from my side, to really prepare the food with love and gratitude, to bring the food or to take it from the garden with really full presence and full connection to the plants, and a very nice practice that I've been doing when I really didn't know what to eat anymore, because my body was rejecting almost all the food. And then one day it came to me, well, I can go maybe shopping for food, and when I go there, I just brought this intention of the full alignment of my body, soul, and higher self, and just asked that my body on its own to be attracted to that what is needed for the body in this full alignment with higher self, soul, and the body, what is there needed. And I was noticing just a natural movement of the body, buying the products that in that moment the body needed. So you might try, maybe it is a very nice thing, and it really worked. Good. Then water. Water is very important also. This gratitude towards water, the blessing of the water. You might just in silence. You don't have neither to think to bless it, but just the silence with the presence, holding the glass of water in our hands with full presence, feeling all that's there in the water, and just with the gratitude and love towards the waters, drink it. It very profoundly changes the waters in our body. Yes, we know water is living being also, with its essence, and it may program, change, transform. So only with our hands, and also with our intention, and also we can bless the essence of water and all the waters of creation. We may bless it all the time that we come to this connection or in touch with water, also in the shower, in the river, in the sea when we are bathing. It changes all the experience, and to feel our waters, yeah, more than 70, between 70-80% of our body is of water. So having this really present, really conscious anytime we come in touch with water, and we are all the time in touch with water here when we are consciously in touch with our body. So there is beyond all only one water, yeah, the essence of water. When we are in touch with it, it is very powerful. So, and also many years ago, there came to me in one meditation to put crystals, minerals in my water that I'm drinking. Nowadays, it's something very common. You can buy bottles with crystals inside. I just, in the time, I received to put, yeah, the crystals, the crystal, transparent crystal, and also rose, yeah, crystal into my water. And I've been drinking it for many years, and also for the plants that I have, tiny plants inside of my flat. I was watering these plants always with this water, and I could observe an incredible change in my plants. One of the plants is with flowers that is flowering sometimes, and since I start watering it with crystal water, I haven't used no more minerals for it, like nourishment for plants. I don't know how it's called now in English. Yeah, the nourishment that we put sometimes in the soil for the plant to grow better, to be stronger. I haven't used it anymore. Just by using this water, the plant was growing really strong, nicely, and the flowers were there. It was blooming all the time. It was like incredible, and I knew this is the water with the crystals. So there was a nice proof, like a natural experiment. I wasn't actually doing any experiment. I just felt to water these plants with the same water that I'm drinking, and I could do naturally this experiment and observe it, watch it, how it changes. So this is one of the inspiration maybe you may take from here, but for sure many of you are already practicing this. And also putting the water on the sun, yeah, putting the water on the sun for 3 hours. It's better when the sun is like strong on the midday to put it there. And if it is a blue, like a sapphire blue, yeah, bottle, it is better, more, yeah, it has even more more strength and power, more power. And also there are these nowadays very known hydrogen bottles, yeah, that is also very beautiful sapphire blue light that is, yeah, nourishing the water, nourishing ourselves through the water, yeah, through the water that we drink. So this is a very important part of the nourishment. Yeah, and then, yeah, really eating the food that we eat with much presence, love, and really enjoy it. And also feel the body, how the body responds to different food. It is very good to do because of, as as I uh, already taught, there are many paths, many beings that are telling us you should eat this, you shouldn't eat this. But I feel everybody, each body is a universe, a special universe, and nobody can really help us when we ourselves don't want to help ourselves. So we are there with our body, and we can watch it, we can observe it, contemplate it, and prove and feel how our body responds to that what we are taking into our mouth. Yeah, nobody can do this for us. So, and maybe for some time you are vegan, but then maybe one day you feel like eating meat. You never know. So the most important, I feel, is the respect. Yeah, and the deep respect for the food, the deep respect for all beings and all other humans, to respect their paths. Yeah. Good. Good. And then there are another kinds of nourishments, of course, all that we hear during the day or that we listen to, all the information that we are taking through our mental body. Also, we can choose there. Yeah? More or less, we can choose what to listen to, what to believe. Another nourishment, yeah, the energy, the emotions, the words, yeah, how also what we speak, how we speak, what we express. It all has its imprint in it, a certain vibration, and it works. Yeah. So, yeah, what we think, how we think, and there, one element that is compassion towards ourselves. It's very important. No judging. Everything starts by ourselves. So this was maybe all that I had to share today. There is much more, but this was meant to be shared for today. So wishing you all the best on your path of investigating the ways of nourishment and this experiment of spirit living in a human body and spirit experiencing in the body different foods and paths of nourishment. Thank you so much for your attention. Wishing you all the best. Blessings and love to you.